Hello everybody and welcome back into Niagara in St. Catharines, Ontario. It is Meridian Center and the Icedogs and the Toronto Wildhounds facing for the first time in a new season. The Wildhounds have new uniforms coming into this year. So does every other team. They've updated theirs, and this is Toronto's new away look this year. Here's a shot stopped early on by Ryerson. Toronto with a whole new lineup, by the way, along with the Cornwall Colts, if you haven't heard. And those teams also have new uniforms as well. Butler. Here's McKinney along the boards. Butler in for Gushin. To the net. Butler in on Ryerson. He stopped. He scores! The rebound tapped in. Niagara has an early 1-0 lead. Cameron Butler. And a good shot by Butler. The Wildhounds can't clear, and Niagara has an early 1-0 lead. Face off back to center. It's one back here. Coteau controls off the draw, brings it inside. Off the stick by McKinney. Matheson up to Owen Carr. Here's Carr in over the line. Drop back to Woods. He shoots. He scores! What a shot by Woods! His first Toronto Wildhound goal. And it didn't take long for the Wildhounds to even things up. It's Ryan Woods. Gets a good shot away, and it's an absolute bullet. The first shot on goal for the Toronto Wildhounds, and just like that, we're tied at 1. So the faceoff will come back to center. And the draw one back here by Niagara. They control just inside their zone, gets it ahead to Uberty. Uberty goes to the net to Gushin. Gushin shoots. Stopped by Lyrell Ryerson. Uberty going in for a shot. Coteau to Butler. Another stop. Ryerson. He will hold on for the Wildhounds. All new rosters for the Wildhounds and Colts, along with some familiar names, but Toronto stripped down their team completely. All new names. No one from last season is on this team. Here's Castle. Plays to Coteau. It's given away to Alex Lash, the hot rookie for the Wildhounds. They want to see what he can do. He shoots and it goes wide. Moving in Coteau. Here's Coteau looking up ice to get it out of the zone. Icedogs in their own end right now. Almost halfway through the first period. We're tied at 1. Matheson takes down his man. Moxon clears it in for the Wildhounds. Blyer going after Betts in the corner of the Icedog zone. Moxon drops it back. No one there to hold the zone for the Wildhounds. Back behind the Toronto goal they go. Coming up next, the Cornwall Colts and the Sarnia Sting from Cornwall. Moxon up ahead to Blyer. He pokes it ahead. Here's Blyer. In. He scores! What a goal by Blyer. His first as a Wildhound. And that is something to remember by Jack Blyer. Yeah, that was a pretty play for Blyer, and Toronto's in front here in the first period. What a deke. What a finish. And the Wildhounds have a 2-1 lead here in the opening period of a brand new season. They were the champions of last year, went all the way, didn't face a single loss in the playoffs. And they were almost perfect in the season. Here's Enright with a shot. It goes wide of the net. Now picked up again. Icedogs control. Here's a shot stopped by Lyrell Ryerson. Joseph. Here's Butler. Ahead to Joseph. Carl Joseph. He plays it down the ice on goal. Teenan makes the stop. Plays it down to Enright. Joseph in there. Trying to help out. He plays it across. Lawson. He fires and scores! Lawson gets a shot away. And Toronto's up 3-1. Riley Lawson. Wow. What a shot by Riley Lawson here. And the Wildhounds are just taking full control. They gave up the first goal and then they came back and they answered in 3 goals in a row now here in the first. Don't know if you noticed, but the Toronto Wildhounds have a bit of blue in their uniform this season. They did not have any blue last year. They were red, black, and white. They are red, black, white, and blue this year. Played in deep into the Toronto corner. Controlled here by Beaker. He gives it away. Gushin moves in, fires. Stopped by Ryerson. The rebound as well. What a stop by Ryerson. Uberty back. Gushin moving in. Trying to get a shot. That's stopped as well. Another one. They score! Loose in front, they whack away, and they're back within 1. So Gushin puts one in the back of the net. It's a wild first period here tonight from Niagara. Face off back here to center ice. One back, Enright controls. Here's Cleaver. Cleaver moving in. Luke Cleaver going to the net. He shoots, and it's fanned on. Carr going after in the corner. Owen Carr drops it off to Cleaver. Back to Beaker. He fires. Kick stop. Rebound. And Cleaver couldn't put it in. Cleaver has it back. Looks and centers it across. Another stop. This time on Owen Carr. 2:11 to go in the opening period. Wild Hounds 3. Niagara Icedogs 2. Good opening game of the season for both these teams. A lot of goals scored. Faceoffs are now 8-0 in favor of the Icedogs. Cateau in the corner with the puck, taken down by Carr. Woods drops it back, and no one there to hold his own for Toronto. Played here by Ryerson ahead to Matheson. Matheson across to Owen Carr. Carr back over to Woods. He's in, he shoots, and a stop. Carr drops it back off, and that one out of the reach. Here comes Sims, he's taken down, and the Icedogs will have the first power play. Yep, Niagara is going to go to the power play, and for the first time this season, down by a goal. McKinney will go to the box. Face-off will come here to the right side of the Wild Hound net. And I'm pretty sure you would agree these Wild Hounds jerseys look better than last year's. Their home jersey is really good looking. You'll see that next game because their next game is home, and it is against Niagara. This season, the Colts and the Wild Hounds and every other team, what they do is they play one team on the road and then they play them again the next game at home. 3-2, Toronto leads after one on the Icedogs. Good period for both sides here. I definitely thought the Wild Hounds looked more dangerous in that period than the Icedogs did. Scoring 3 goals definitely puts that out there. A 3-2 lead after one in this season opener. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Niagara. Shots were close in that period. Hits were close, and the face-offs not at all. They were in favor of the Icedogs. Here's a trip on Gushin, and that's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Icedogs early here in the second. So Toronto's going to get to see their first penalty kill this season, and it's going to be in a matter of a 5-on-3. So Toronto in some penalty trouble early here in period 2. Here's the face-off to the left side of the Toronto net. Trying to win a face-off for once, and they still can't. Betts to Gushin. Over Cateau. He fires. Stopped by Ryerson. Rebound was there from behind, and another stop there by Ryerson. Played out. Lashes on the ice. Stop there. Matheson has it. And here comes Matheson out of the zone. Looks ahead. Finds Alex Lash. He brings it in. He's the hottest rookie for the Wild Hounds acquired. And now it's played ahead. Peters. Matheson. Here's Gushin. Breakaway on the 5-on-3. Moves in. What a stick by the Wild Hounds. Alex Lash. And he clears it out. What a play by Alex Lash to get back and defend. Yeah, that was huge by Lash. And this is exactly what makes him such a good player. The top player acquired for the Wild Hounds to start this season. Draw one back. Here's Haidar. Plays it ahead to Matheson. Matheson on the right wing, down the ice, far corner. Around McKinney going after it. And Dionisio taken down, and the Wild Hounds again back to the penalty box as it's touched up here. So the 5-on-3 killed off, but Niagara right back to the power play. So far on the night, the Icedogs are 0 for 2. The Wild Hounds penalty kill, 2 for 2 to start the season so far. Face-off coming. Left side. One back by the Wild Hounds. First face-off win tonight, and they play it down the ice. Teenan plays it behind his net. Joseph is going after it. Short-handed. Joseph was there. Cateau. Here's Cateau. Playing it over to Uverty. Here's Butler in the zone. Butler back. Gushin, it's off his stick. Joseph picks it up and finds Walshwin. Walshwin clears it down the ice. And Teenan's going to hold on the Niagara power play. Good game so far. 5 goals combined in that first period. We're still at that here in the second, a 3-2 Toronto lead. Face off right side of the Niagara net. One back and picked up by Connors. Drops it. Walshwin fires. The blocker stop easily there. Connors from behind. Wrap around. Try backhand stop. Rebound they whack away, and Teenan plays it to Cateau. Takes a hit there. And here's a chance moving in. Breakaway opportunity. Stopped by Ryerson. And that's it for that power play. And a trip in right back to the power play again. They keep killing off the power plays and then getting another penalty. Niagara's 0 for 3 on the power play. They're going to their 4th power play of the game. 5 minutes gone in this period, and all it's been is power plays for the Niagara Icedogs, chance after chance to get them back in this game, and they can't so far. 0 for 3. Here's Matheson. Bumps down his man, and that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be interference. He was never touching the puck, and back to a 5-on-3 goes Niagara. Wow. Penalty after penalty so far to start this period against Toronto. Penalty trouble, they're going to have to work on that. Here's the face-off right side of the net. One back, controlled. Gershin back to Betts, sets up Butler, fires, and a stop by Ryerson. They score! It's a power play goal, and the game is tied at 3. Their first power play goal this year. So the score, well, now even. Niagara power play goal, and they're still on the power play. Here they come inside. Here's a shot. Stopped by Ryerson. Rebound was set in front, but McKinney picks it up and plays it down the ice for the Wild Hounds. There first is Betts. Has it on his stick, finding Butler. Butler taking a heavy hit. Gushin has the puck, trying to go to the goal. Now in the corner, Haidar. He takes down his man. Gets the puck out and plays it down the ice. Lawson at center. Gushin back in. Here they come. The Icedogs. Stopped by Ryerson. Given away, but Joseph. And here comes Carl Joseph. Joseph moving in, goes to the net short-handed, played in front to Lawson. He tried to tuck it by Teenan. Makes the stop and holds on for Niagara. Chances are there, and Niagara's power play 5-on-3. They finally got one to go. So the power play is 1 for 5 so far to start the season for the Icedogs. Picked up here, Woods. Here's McKinney. Drops it back to Matheson. He fires that deep into the corner and around the far side for Owen Carr. Carr takes down his man. Going after the puck, Cateau has it. Here's Cateau. Turns it over Butler, and Cateau again. Up to Butler. Here's Butler moving in. Has help with him. Shoots. It's stopped by Ryerson. Back from behind the goal. Drop back to the point, Betts. Off his stick. He keeps it in over to Cateau. Back in front. A tip. And Ryerson makes the stop and holds on again for the Wild Hounds. Well, this season opener is a fun one so far. It's tied at 3. A lot of scoring to open a new season for both these teams. Ryerson with 16 stops in the game. Betts fire stopped. Another shot stopped. Make that 18 saves now. Drop back to Cateau. He tried to get a shot away. Played to Castle. In. And there was Cook with it. Lost it. Castle gets it back. Goes to the net. Drops it back to Coteau. Cook. Here's Fimmes in front. A shot stop. Rebound again. Another save. Ryerson huge here in the second. And here comes Alex Lash. Lash taking off. Going after that puck. Coteau in the corner. Lash trying to steal it. And here's Bwyer. Cook. Walshwin shuts off Castle, but he still moves in. Moxon gets it from him. Plays it up to Lash. Here's Alex Lash. Left winging in. Lash moving in. Trying to get a shot. 3.5 to go in the period. He's taken down one. A penalty. There won't be one. 3:33 left to go. Second period. This period has been all Niagara power play after power play to tie up this game. They're out shooting the Wild Hounds 23-12. Draw one back. Cleaver. Over to Walshwin. Sets up a shot. Beaker. And that's off the basket. Just out. Walshwin. Here's Cleaver. Up ahead to Woods. Woods moves in. And it rolls outside the zone. Peters. Back ahead to Cleaver. Here comes Luke Cleaver. Cleaver going to the net. And a great stop there. It looked like it may have gone in. What a save by the netminder, keeping it out. Cleaver now from behind, centered in front again. That bounces just out of the reach. Final 10 seconds of the period, tied at 3 from Niagara. And that save got the fans on their heels. Yep. Chance here, that's dropped back, and that'll do it for the second period. Icedogs and Wild Hounds tied at 3 after 2. Shot to goal in the game, 14 for the Wild Hounds at 3, 23 for Niagara with 3. Hits are 6 aside, faceoffs 14-6 Niagara. Power plays, Niagara 1 for 5. Wild Hounds haven't had one. 3-3, we go to the third, all tied up. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Niagara. 3-3 after 2 is where we stand between the Wild Hounds and the Icedogs. Draw one back, it's controlled. Cleaver. Here's Butler at center with it. Up to Uberty. Turns that over to Matheson. He gets it back to Owen Carr. Carr up the right wing. Drops it off to Luke Cleaver. A shot. And a stop there in front. Woods gets it back. He shoots. That's blocked. Another chance for Cleaver. And Teenan holds on. Coming up after this, the Sarnia Sting and the Cornwall Colts season opener. Time on attack tonight. 2 minutes more for the Niagara Icedogs. Well, the Wild Hounds have to try to find a way to just keep on pressing, getting the puck to the net. And that's not going to help right there. Another tripping penalty coming. And Niagara back to the power play for the 6th time tonight. They're 1 for 5. So Owen Carr will head off. And here comes the face-off right side of the Wild Hound net. One back by the Wild Hounds. Picked up by Beaker, and he clears it just to center. Cateau with control. On this power play to Betts. Ahead, finding Cook. Here's Cook in the zone. Off his stick, Wasson picks it up and plays it out. Welshwind after Cateau, a big hit. Cateau still has the puck as he continues to be chased. Joseph. Fimmins. Here's Castle. Beaker, the only man back to defend. And a good stick gets the puck. Welshwind plays it over to Beaker. Up ahead to Lawson. Finding Joseph. Joseph up the right wing was taken down. And no call. He gets it back. And here he comes shorthanded. Moving in. Played to Lawson in front. Dropped it off. And Welshwind wasn't there for the opportunity. Lawson back. Trying to set it up. Plays it over. Here's Beaker firing. That goes off the mask. And up and out of play in the Niagara zone. So 3-3 here in the third period. It was a high-scoring first, only one goal in the second, and it went to the Icedogs. Draw one back. Faceoffs are now 16-8 in favor of the Icedogs. Cateau in his own end. Just wants to get out. He's been chased all night for the puck. Fimmins to Cook. Cook, right wing and in. Here he comes going to the net. He's stopped by Ryerson. Matheson plays it not out. Betts to Fimmins. He fires. Another stop Ryerson. Wildhounds trying to get it out of the zone. And Lash gets it ahead to Blyer. Blyer looks back across. Lash is not going to get that puck. Castle. Lash going after it. Blyer trying to find him. Here's Blyer trying to find Lash. He found him now. Lash moving in. Lost the puck. Moxon. Back to Lash. Trying to get a shot away. Still can't. Moxon to Lash in front. Center to Blyer. Flyers out of his reach. 9.5 played. And that's in the net. Oh my goodness, that's in the net. For Blyer. I think he was trying to pass it back out front. He put it off the back of the goaltender and in the net. And the Wildhounds, off a wild goal that wasn't expected at all, puts Toronto back in front 4-3 here in the third. This is a very strange goal. Blyer has his second of the night, though, and Toronto's back in front here in the third. Face-off one back, Betts. Knocked off the puck. Here's Butler. Inside the left wing, centered a shot, and Ryerson makes the stop and holds on for a face-off. 8:44 to go, third period. Toronto leads 4-3 on the Icedogs. That was an unexpected goal for Blyer. Face-off here, and it's one back. Cateau over to Betts. In for Butler. Off his stick. Here comes Woods for the Wildhounds. Woods moving in. He's a speedster. Goes to the net and tried to tuck it in. And Teenan knocks it aside with the stick. Now a trip. And back to the power play will go Niagara late here in the third period. Here's Gushin bringing it in. Trying to set something. It's touched by Carr. And back to the box. Toronto goes. So Niagara, another power play here. Owen Carr going off again. And a chance here to even things again. Face-off coming to the left side of the net. 6:19 to play. One back. Picked up and controlled by Beaker. He plays it down the ice. Tried. It was knocked down by his own man, and it stays in the Wildhound end. Pass in front. It's just sent wide. Welshwind. Here's Connors. He clears it. Not out. Diancio to Enright. He fires. That's blocked. 5.5 to go. Hit along the boards, and it's cleared down the ice by the Wildhound. Race to the puck. Johnson going after it. The Wildhounds have a much younger lineup this year, if you couldn't tell. That's dropped back to Walshwin. Sets up Beaker. He fires. That's blocked and it rolls outside the zone. Walshwin clears it back in. That goes wide. Dianseo. Gushin. Right back in the Icedogs zone. Connor to Johnson. Looks for help. Drops it back off the boards. And Lash, the only one there, goes back and gets it and brings it inside. Here's Alex Lash. Lash gets around, goes to the net, shoots up, they score! Connors on the rebound. Samuel Connors with his first as a Wildhound. And Toronto's up 5-3 late. This is just a great play to shot. It's all set up by Alex Lash. The rebound sitting there, and Connors on the backhand tucks it home, 5-3. Face off back to center here. That's one back and picked up control. Flyer. Here's Castle in the zone. Castle goes to the net. Fires. Stopped by Ryerson. Rebound. It's there in the crease. And he plays it out. Moxon to Blyer. Blyer has 2 goals on the night. Here he comes. And just sends it through the paint. Lash has it behind the net. Alex Lash turns it over to Dianseo. Here's Cook to Castle. Turns that over. Lash has the puck. And here's Lash moving in. Alex Lash trying to go to the net. Blyer back to it again. Cook in his own zone. Icedogs trying to pull the goalie. They can't get it out. Castle. Here's Fimmes. Now they're going to pull him, and in they come. Castle fires. A blocker stop Ryerson. That's played to Carr. Owen Carr has help with him, but Carr's going to take it to the empty net. Plays it over the woods. That's blocked now. A backhand off the post. Wildhounds thought they had it. A great block by the Icedogs. Keeps it out of the empty net. Now in the corner. Stolen here, given away, a shot, scores! Right in front of the net, turned over to Waddick, he puts it in, it's 5-4. Yep, another giveaway in the slot by the Toronto Wildhounds, 12 seconds left, 5-4. Here's Cateau to Gushin, to Uberty, moves in as a 2-on-1, off the post! Hit iron, back to Betts, time running out, that shot is blocked. The Wildhounds will hold on for a Wild season opener win, 5-4. Yep, and a big win with the new lineup. Wildhounds feeling good about it. That was a Wild first game to open the season, 5-4 the final score from Niagara. These two will face again next game in Toronto. Coming up now, the Colts and the Sarnia Sting from Cornwall.